Hey guys, thank you again for tuning in to another episode of Mobile Suit Airsoft. I have a bit of a rant to do today. Less of a review, kind of. It's more of a straight rant because I had some issues with some guns that I had purchased, and it's an inherent problem apparently with this particular gun, and I just want to get this out there so nobody comes across the same problems that I had with mine. So I first had made a video on this earlier already. I made two videos, and this is on my USP UMAREX KWC USP CO2 gas blowback pistol. And from my other video, my first video on it, I did a full review on it, open like from the box, right straight out of the box, and shot it and cleaned it and everything, showed everything in there. And then I made a second video maybe like a month after that, saying that the frame was cracking and stuff. It was still working at the time, but the frame had been cracking and stuff on here, and it was a big concern. But maybe maybe a week after that video, the gun broke on me. The trigger's dead. The decocker works still. You can see, still works, but trigger is completely dead. Nothing goes on there. And I'll show close-ups of what it actually looks like, but there's a crack on the other side of the decocker and the side of the decocker itself, and behind the gun there's chunks missing from the frame. So the frame is extremely weak apparently in the back where the decocker is, and again it might be from the CO2 or heavy slide. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm guessing that's what it falls underlying with, is the heavy CO2 kick. But again, it's a plus because I love that feeling. It's a great feeling from this gun. It feels amazing. It just sucks that it's gonna kill your gun. And so after that, maybe like maybe a week later or something, I called UMAREX and said, hey, my gun head is not working anymore because the trigger's failing and the frame had cracked, and there's actually a chunk missing off of it now. And they said, yeah, so just send it into us and we'll see if we can send you a new one or not, or whatever. I'm like, well, I don't want to take the chance on that. I mean, the gun's $134, and I kind of want to take it to a game, and I didn't want to have them be like, well, yeah, we're not going to send you one or whatever. I'd rather just like, okay, I'll take the $134 magazine, because that's what it became after it broke. Like, I'll just buy a new gun. Maybe I had a lemon the first time, and this, wasn't going to happen to anybody else. Because I've seen other videos on the gun that other YouTubers have put, and I haven't seen anybody put any info out there about the frame's cracking or something. So like maybe I just had a bad one. So then I bought a second one. Well, first let me say that first one I bought from Evic. I went into the store and bought it. Second one I got from Airsoft Extreme down in Torrance, California, which apparently they're moving. I don't know where they're going, but they're not there anymore. But so yeah, that's where I got it, and now I had my second gun. This is my second USP. Two of them. So I got this one, and I'm like, okay, great. I love the heck of this gun. So now I got two mags, and unfortunately, I paid $134 for this. So I got it, took it home, cleaned it, shot it, and felt great again. It was amazing. And I had probably gotten maybe, I want to say 500, maybe 500 rounds into it, and I started seeing a little crack on the same side as my other gun. I'm like, no way, please don't tell me that this is going to happen the same way. Please tell me that this is not going to come into a dysfunctional gun as my first one did, and not happen the same way that it happened before, the exact same way. So then I was, just being cautious with it. I was trying to not shoot it as much and whatnot. Just like if I wanted to shoot it, I was gonna do some range testing or go to Evic and go to their range and test out some shots and see the accuracy, all that stuff. And so as I continued to do that, I saw more of the crack becoming bigger, and I was getting so worried that like this is just a problem. This has to be a problem with how this gun is made, and probably a big problem is the quality control is not there, either on UMAREX side or KWC side. One of them is not having any quality control because already 2 guns have broke the same way. Both triggers are dead. The decockers work, of course, but that doesn't mean anything. But both triggers are dead, and both have cracked on both sides of the frame where the decocker is. This one actually missed a chunk, and off the back. But this one, the newer one, it didn't break off a big piece in the back, but it did break off the same piece on the right side of the decocker. And I try to be, I guess, some kind of savvy tech and try to fix it myself with some super glue. Like maybe some super glue would help keep this chunk in there so that it doesn't disable the trigger like the other one. So I put some super glue on it, and it was holding in place, but then it just ended up still cracking all the way further down the frame and still busting everything up again. So yeah, both guns are dead. Both were $135, and now I have 2 magazines that are still functional, but what's the point? These 2 guns, both of them, dead completely. I don't even know if they're beyond repair, and I wouldn't want to like take them to tech to see what they can do, because I don't think there's the frame. Literally the frame is cracked, and you can see. And I'll put more in the video where you can see the trigger actually functioning underneath the frame, or the trigger mechanism, and I'm upset. And I made another like Rant review on Evic's store, on their online store, under the gun. So if you guys go to Evic and you look at the reviews under the gun, or under the UMAREX CO2 gas blowback pistol, you'll see another one of my reviews expressing exactly what I'm saying now, and how I'm disappointed in the quality control from either UMAREX or KWC, or both of them together, because both guns have died the same way. Not cool. I'm upset, and it just sucks for a collector, airsofter, a YouTuber, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do, because I love the heck out of these guns. When I first got them, they're a total 5 out of 5 star, 10 out of 10, whatever. They're amazing, amazing with their kick, amazing with their function, their accuracy. It was a win for me. It's like, man, first I love the USP. I just love the design and the feel and everything about it. And then when it became a CO2 version, I was extremely happy, because like, oh sweet, now I don't have to focus on getting green gas from some specialty store or whatever. I can just go to a local sporting goods store and pick up some CO2, no problem. And it's not that I didn't like the KWA USPs, it's just the green gas thing for me. I prefer the CO2. Sorry, just my preference for conveniency and whatnot. And I hear that it works better in the cold, but so Southern California, so it doesn't really get freezing or snowing, unless I go to the mountains over here. But there's no games up there yet. But here's my girlfriend's USP Compact by KWA, and she's had this for a while, and no cracks, no nothing, works great. Still great shooter, everything. And I'm disappointed because I went through 2 of these, and she still has the 1. No problems. Maybe I should take the gun that works and shoot both of these. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. That's just my rant. I hope you guys don't run into the same problem I have, and if you did, please leave a comment below. I want to hear your stories on if you have purchased the same gun and are having the same problems with it breaking on the sides of the frame and triggers are dead, and get into detail if this is the same thing that happened to you, because it's a problem and it needs to be reached out to UMAREX or whoever, KWC, to get this fixed, because I love these guns, and I'm sure you guys who bought these love these guns too at first, but then, oh, extremely frustrating. Yeah, thank you again, guys, for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment again below if this happened to you. I will be coming up another video soon on both the AK and the M14 and my MP5, which is hanging right here. I've had my MP5 for a while. I'm going to do a video on it, don't worry. Please, thank you guys again.